didn't get the Nesmith minutes we thought we'd get because all the games were postponed. I actually thought that would have been an interesting experiment.
We got more than I would have expected, though.
But he played a bunch tonight. He played 8 in the first half, and then he played the whole garbage session there. First half didn't look great again. Couple of fouls, missed a couple shots. I actually liked a couple things I saw late. Certainly like that catch and shoot. Like when he made the 3, isn't that literally all you want him to do? Like if he could just do that 3-4 times a game, come off a screen, catch, shoot. It's such a pretty release. It's such a nice shot. You just have to find him enough wherewithal and confidence to get on the floor, to not be totally lost, and just fire off a few of those. I liked it. I actually liked his aggression too, even though he traveled on one. He went to the hoop another time on a drive and dish on the semi and one, and he was like pumped. I actually liked his attitude. He was like super into it. After he dished it to semi, he gave a big fist pump on the sideline to make a good play. It looked like those 8 minutes mattered to him at the end of the game. Like he was really putting in an effort. So far this year, that's the most positive thing we've seen from him, I think.
Yeah. No, go ahead, Bob.
Well, what I was saying is, he starts this year 4-14 from the field, and we're not seeing the 3-point production that we would like from him. 1 of 4 tonight. We thought he was the best shooter in the draft, and you would think he would just come out here guns blazing, nailing them left and right. And what you do see, John, and we talked about the benefits of possibly giving him some run early in the year, giving him a chance to make mistakes, play within the flow of the game, is when he gets in that first quarter, second quarter stretch there, he's rushing. The release is off. I think Max on the radio broadcast said that it looks kind of bumpy, his shot release. And you see a guy who looks so good in college on that shooting aspect of his game just completely break down with mechanics, rushing shots. I thought that first shot he fired off from the corner was extremely rushed with space, and he's not getting the production he wants because the game's just coming at him so fast right now. Yep, the moments that he's in there go by too quickly. He's trying to do too much.
Everything's moving too fast.
So a night like tonight's huge in that regard, to get the extended run, to make some mistakes. He made a few bad defensive mistakes early, and Brad still let him roll. I thought that was commendable by Brad. And
you'll have to, again, I mean, actually, if everyone gets COVID, maybe they won't have to. It looks like the Celtics are getting their stuff out of the way, but though technically it's only Tatum and Rob right now. But that was exactly it. I thought, you got to let him play through some mistakes, and this was a good opportunity too. Hopefully there'll be others because he needs extended run. You want to see some extended run with starters as well, and just to see him just slow it down a bit. He's got to play the game at NBA speed for a while for it to start to settle down where he can be the guy he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think that's the next step, to see him with that starting unit. I think that'll help him. But it's a tough spot for him to be in because I feel like everyone is sort of on a different level for obvious reasons, right? I mean, guys have been on the floor more than him. So I feel like when he's in there, it's sort of a tough spot, especially tonight. These guys have a week off. They were fresh. I mean, you can tell they just had an extra pep in their step. And I think he was just sort of trying to pick his spots there, but he was really patient. I thought that at some parts he does rush his offense, but for him to get that shot to go through, I think is important to him because he has to start getting more comfortable out there with these guys. And I think that's going to happen naturally, but it's a good thing for the Celtics as a team, but the way Pritchard's been playing, because think about it. I mean, Pritchard's getting close to a point where he's going to start running a tight ship, right? So it's like, man, when you get the ball, it's like, don't mess up because you're not going to get it again. Like, I really think it's getting to that point, guys, where Pritchard just like, he comes in there, he controls the offense, and he's calling shots. Like, even with Jaylen out there. I mean, of course, there's no Tatum, but that's interesting to see moving forward because obviously Jaylen trusts him. It's paid off. That 3-pointer in the corner where Jaylen found him, he knew exactly where he was because he's there often. He's been really obviously big for this team offensively. But I think he's starting to take another step here where he's really controlling that offense in a way where guys like Nesmith are going to have a tougher time to get their touches unless they're more aggressive or unless they show that they're moving in the right direction, progression-wise.
I think you're right with the wings. The wings have played so well. Semi, Green, like those guys are earning legitimate minutes. We came into this year saying, "Oh, how can Nesmith not be playing with the guys that are in front of him?" Well, it turns out those guys are actually pretty good.